We can't reveal how it ends, obviously.
But it's a very satisfying ending.
But
Alex won't be in Tarzan 2, but it's satisfying for Jane.
Does Jane kill Tarzan? Is that what you're saying?
She eats him.
Yeah.
You are Tarzan.
You may not like who you were. You may have enemies there. But you need to go home.
Jeder von uns kennt die Geschichte von Tarzan und jeder verbindet etwas anderes mit ihr. Was bedeutet Tarzan für Sie?
Tarzan bedeutet für mich in erster Linie, weil ich ein schamloser Egoist bin, meine Kindheit.
He's Tarzan, you're Jane. We'll come for him.
Ich würde Ihnen natürlich sagen, die Geschichte handelt von mir. Und dann gibt es jemanden, der ist so affenartig, schwingt von Baum zu Baum und schreit gelegentlich, aber das ist jetzt nicht ganz so, weil wir sagen.
A normal man can do the impossible to save the woman he loves. My husband is no normal man.
Adam Kozad, who wrote the screenplay, looks like Clark Kent. He's like 6'5", he wears glasses, he's about 5 foot wide, he's got huge muscles. But inside there is this girl dying to get out. And he wrote this script and it had the most intense action sequences. But the best of his writing was when he got to the romance. And he's got a really big heart, Adam, and he would write these really sensual, sensitive little moments between the two of them.
That them?
You don't want to do that, George. Kill one and the rest won't stop until they're torn you to pieces.
You teamed up with Tarzan in the movie. How is that going for you?
It works out quite well, actually. It's a demanding kind of job that one doesn't know is going to, take that twist until we get there. But it presents an opportunity to show the determination and doggedness of George and the interesting facets of the jungle community that Tarzan's part of. Because usually in a Tarzan movie, Tarzan's like the jungle cop who keeps the animals in their place and keeps the natives in their place. But in this one, you find out he has a very distinct relationship with the animals and with the people who live there.
Of course, what couldn't be missed in the movie was the legendary Tarzan scream.
Yes.
How did you tell Alex how he should do it?
Well, we both knew the old scream, and it was actually a creation of our lovely sound designer, Glenn Fremantle. So Alex did a bit of a scream, and then we had a vocal specialist do a bit more of the scream, and then we had some animal sounds we mixed into the scream. So it was a synthesis. And we were worried about the scream in case it was a bit cheesy. So we sort of avoided it for as long as we could. But eventually we said, this is Tarzan. People are not going to hear the scream. And so
you have to have
the scream. And so we placed it very carefully in the movie at a point where we felt it could have the most impact without being cheesy.
So, Alexander, you had this very intense snuggling scene with the lions in the movie.
It was very intense. Margot was there that day.
Was that
sexy.
real?
Yeah. It was real.
It was really funny.
But it wasn't with a lion. It was with a 25-year-old man named Ace in a gray jumpsuit.
And they just met and they were nuzzling.
We met that day on set and went down on all fours and just like nuzzling.
It's moments like that where you think, I really trust our director. He's gonna make this look good. Right now it looks absolutely ridiculous. But in the movie, I know it's gonna look good.
Yeah.
And you were just standing there watching him laughing
I was
at him.
pissing myself laughing. I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
And Margot stands there with Sam Jackson and goes, oh, he's known her since she was a little cub.
Yeah.
And it's a dude in a gray pajama.
Just doing like body rolls.
But were you glad he didn't have to do it with a real lion? That would have been like a tick too much, right?
Yeah, I'm glad Ace was there. I felt
Safer.
safe with Ace.
Safe in his big strong arms.
Yeah.